Okay guys, this is Tony and welcome to our new lesson. The lesson is for Lunar New Year. Yeah, well, and how are you today? Are you good? Do you have any plan for your Lunar New Year? Yeah, alright, so let's ready. Are you ready? Yes, good job. Let's see, and we will have a story, right? This story is about Tony also. Okay, let's see. Yeah. We have some new words, maybe. Well, we have hometown. My hometown. Yeah, my hometown is the place that's me and maybe my family grow up. I was born in my hometown. Yeah, and maybe I also grow up on my hometown. Hometown. And we have, yeah, the Lunar New Year. Yeah, the Lunar New Year. Yeah, we call that is traditional festival of Vietnamese people, right? Maybe Chinese, Vietnamese and Chinese. Yeah, we have the Lunar New Year, right? Hometown and the Lunar New Year. So let's see our sentence, okay? After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Yeah, after years, right? Let's copy me, right? After years, yeah, one more time. After years, Tony goes back to his hometown. Yeah, to his hometown for Lunar New Year, right? After years, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Yeah, after years, Tony's go back to his hometown in Lunar New Year, right? Yeah, so one more time, I need you to copy me. After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year, right? After years, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year, right? And now, we will move on to the mini story. Are you ready? Yeah. After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Your turn. Alright, so after a year, who go back to his hometown for Lunar New Year? Who? Well, Tony. After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Right, so after a year, does Tony travel to Fuqua for Lunar New Year? Yeah, he will have, he's going to have a vacation. No, he does not do this. Tony did not do this. After years, he goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Yeah, so after a year, where does Tony go? Where does Tony go to? Or where does Tony go back to? Go back to. Well, after a year, Tony go back to his hometown for Lunar New Year, right? So after years, who go back to his hometown for Lunar New Year? Who? Well, it's Tony, right? It's Tony. Tony, he goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year after a year, right? So when does Tony go back to his hometown for Lunar New Year? When? After a year, right? After a year, he go back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Wow. And where is Tony's hometown? You know? Can you guess? Where is Tony's hometown? Anyone can guess? Guess? Yeah, is Hanoi, right? Actually, it's the nearby from Hanoi, but we can call it Hanoi, right? It's Hanoi, right? Tony's hometown is in Hanoi. And after years, he goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. And why does Tony go back to Hanoi after a year? Why? Well, because of Lunar New Year, for Lunar New Year, right? After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. Right? Well, and it is the end of this mini story for this sentence. Yeah, I like you. I love that. I know that you like this story because it will be a very, very interesting story. Okay? So, see you. Goodbye.